And yes, welcome back to another video, guys. And that's right, today we're back to do another pickups video. This is where I just sort of show off the things I've got recently, but the last one of these I done was right after Christmas. So I've got a lot of, well, I've got a fair bit of stuff here since the last one, but I'm probably going to miss some stuff as well, because I've genuinely forgotten. It's been a big old gap between the two videos. So yeah, today back, and yeah, just going to go over some of the items I've got here. I've got a book, a game, a couple 4Ks, and a lot that's gone on the collection wall here, actually. A few nice box sets near the end, and a really good bargain right at the end as well, which I'm really excited to show. So anyway, let's get started first. Now, I'm not sure if I actually showed one of these. Maybe I should have brought it over here just in case. Oh well. As people know, I collect the Marvel art books, and I wandered into Forbidden Planet right after Christmas, and they just had the Black Widow one there. Pretty sure I did show that one in my last one. But anyway, I just got a notification the other week. Then another one was turning up, which I had on pre-order, and that was Shang and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Look at that. How cool is that cover? And of course, it goes around onto the back. Now, I love these art books. Sometimes you get some, like the Black Widow one, admittedly, there's not loads of great new artwork in there. You've got an already established character in a very grounded movie. But here, you know, it's like 95% new characters, very cool creatures, designs, very cool powers that the character can use. There's a lot of great stuff in this one. This is definitely one of the better ones I've got. Really, really great book here. And I've flicked through it many times already, and I've had an absolute blast. So yeah, really, really good book. Happy to have that. So I think Eternals is next, I think. I don't know. These books now sort of just turn up whenever. I mean, Shang-Chi come out, what? Was it last year? No, it was a year before now, wasn't it? It's like, you know, 14, 15 months old. Then I have a game to show. And some of you might know what it is. I done a little mini live stream. I was playing a bit of it, and that is Hogwarts Legacy. This is the best game I've got on my PS5 now. I have enjoyed playing this so much. I've completed the main story. I'm on about 76%. I've unlocked all the spells. It's such a fun game. I like Harry Potter a fair bit, but I'm not like one of these huge Harry Potter Wizarding World fans. But this game here really hit different. This is a really solid game. One which I'd really recommend to anyone. Even if you're not massive on the Wizarding World like myself, I still think you'll appreciate how good of a game this is. And just running around Hogwarts is a lot of fun. But yeah, so really, really great game there. Okay, I've got two 4Ks here, which I know I've shown this one on the channel, and I think I might have shown the second one, so I'll go quick on these. I got Black Adam for my DC EU collection. Yeah, I buy every DC film. There's only a few things I do that for now, like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Disney, pretty much. They're the only series of films going where I'm like, yeah, I've got them all, so I'll keep getting them all. Because I wasn't a massive fan on this movie. I thought it was very, very average. So, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Pretty plain on the inside as well. 4K disc. So, yeah, you know, I rewatched it in 4K when I got it, so I didn't feel like I completely wasted my money on this one. The 4K transfer is pretty nice, I guess. So, there's that. And then we have Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I've watched this film twice now. Again, I don't mind this film. It's definitely better than Black Adam. It's okay. It's a decent movie. It's nothing incredible. But yeah, you know, the 4K transfer again is pretty nice on this one. A little bit dark in some places, but you know, it's one of the better Marvel films we've had lately, that's for sure. But yeah, so there's Black Panther. Let's go in the Marvel collection. And now we're on to things I don't think I've shown yet, so a bit more exciting here. First up, and the only thing that's not in a collection series, this is like the only one-off Blu-ray I bought, is First Man. Because I went on a huge Damien Chazelle kick after seeing Babylon, because I loved Babylon. Whiplash is one of my favourite films of all time, and La La Land really isn't far behind. And I watched La La Land twice in the space of like 2 weeks, because I was in such a huge Damien Chazelle mood, and I'd done the same with Babylon. But I'd never seen First Man. It's the only film of his I hadn't seen. So I picked it up, Ryan Gosling. And, you know, this film really, really blew me away. It was really fantastic. One of my favourite, you know, space movies, if you want to call it that. Of course, it's based on true events. Neil Armstrong. But yeah, you know, it's a really good little movie, this. If you haven't seen it, I'd definitely recommend. Okay, everything up here really goes into a collection behind me on the collection wall. So, you know, we've got the Arrow videos, we've got the Criterions, we've got the Premiums, we've got the Disneys, you know, some fancy box sets up the top. So, let's get started. First up is the last piece to my Universal Monsters horror collection, and that is Dracula, the, of course, 1930s movies. I think they go into the 40s as well. 1931 is the first one to 1948. You've got 6 films in here. I've seen 4 of the 6 films, so I've only got 2 in here left to watch, and I'm literally done with all of the Universal Monster films. I would have seen them all at that point. So yeah, very, very cool, very exciting. And I have had an absolute blast watching all these movies. So you've got Dracula, Dracula's Daughter and Son of Dracula. They're the 2 I haven't seen. House of Frankenstein, House of Dracula, and Abbott and Costello Meet Dracula, I'm guessing is that last one. Or Costello Meet Frankenstein, but Dracula is in it. You can see him on the disc there. So, yeah, really, really looking forward to watching those 2, and yeah, going to be done with this series of films here. 30 films, I think it was, in total, so a little bit sad to be at the end, but, you know, really, really cool little series of movies to watch there. Of course, we got the latest Disney animated film, Strange World. Yeah, this film really didn't do much for me, I'm not gonna lie. I was very disappointed, especially after Encanto, because I really liked Encanto, but this one was very meh. And unfortunately, I've messed up the packaging as well. They've gone to the thin case, which I really don't mind, but they haven't lined up the number or the picture very well when you put it next to all of the others, which you can see here behind me. And they've gone with the character Splat, I think he's called, on the spine. The camera ain't even picking it up. Let me see if I can... No, the camera's not going to pick it up. So a really odd character choice, and it really just looks out of place. But anyway, the artwork underneath is really nice. Of course, I have to go with the shiny slip to keep the formation going, I guess, and then the inside. So, yeah, it's a strange one, this. Suits the title, I guess. See what I did there? Didn't even mean to do it. But yeah, not the best film, not the best packaging. Let's hope Disney's next film's better. So I got 2 films for my premium range. I actually had these when I done my last pickup video. I just forgot to show them. The first one up's a film from 1939, which I've really been meaning to watch, and believe it or not, I still haven't seen it. But I've seen the other premium I've bought. But this one here I haven't yet watched. The other one was the one I wanted to get, but there was like a deal, like 2 for 12. So I found this to go with it, and it is the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the original, of course, not the Disney animated one, which is probably a lot more popular. But anyway, I do really want to see this movie, because I've heard great things. Let's pop this off, because of course we get a few nice little bits in the packaging with these. You got the Blu-ray, and you get some art cards, which I have yet to open, and of course some lovely background artwork. But yeah, so I'm quite looking forward to watching this one. And then we have, this is the one I wanted, this is Gettysburg. Now the longest film I've ever seen after the extended cut of Return of the King. And this film clocks in at 271 minutes. I can't lie, I did this film in like 3 watchings. And I think that definitely hindered my my thoughts on the movie, because I didn't love this as much as I thought I would. I saw the trailer and I thought, I'm really going to like this. So I bought it with the notchback of Notre Dame, and I realised the runtime I was getting myself into. I was like, oh, maybe that was a mistake. And I think it was. I think this film definitely could have been trimmed down. But anyway, triple disc of this one. Some artwork, and this one comes with a book. So, yeah, it's one of the better premiums in terms of packaging. You really feel like you're getting your money's worth. 3 discs and a book. One of the heavier sets. So, yeah, definitely a good purchase. Okay, then we have here on Mubi. I've already seen this movie. I picked it up on Blu-ray because I like this film a lot. It's like an 8 out of 10 for me, but there are people that say it's like a 9, or I've seen people even giving it a 10 out of 10, and I didn't really get that on my first watch. So I want to give it another watch, see if I can appreciate this film as much as other people. And it's After Sun. As I say, I do really like this film. I think it's pretty solid. But I definitely had some issues with it, which I'm wondering if I can get over on a rewatch. So I have yet to rewatch it, but that was the reason for me picking it up, because I really did want to give it another watch. And you get some great artwork there in the background, get some art cards. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that one on rewatch. As I say, I do very much intend on giving it that rewatch very soon. So yeah, I always like getting the movie Blu-rays because I think they look great on the shelf there. You can see my movies just there. Okay, going into some Arrow videos here. I've got 3 to show. First one up is just a regular 4K, but I saw this film about a year ago or so on, I think it's on Netflix, or it was on Netflix. I really liked it, and I saw there was a 4K copy coming out, and I was like, do you know what, I'm going to get this, because I remember having a really good time with it. And that is The Sister Brothers. So the cast for this one's incredible. You've got John C. Reilly, Joaquin Phoenix, Jake Gyllenhaal, who I love, and Riz Ahmed, who's also just really, really fantastic. Sound of Music, got to check it out. But yeah, they didn't do a nice fancy box set for this, which is a bit of a shame, because I think I would have bought that. But anyway, still, they've done a pretty good job on the packaging. You get the 4K disc in there. You get 2 wanted posters, and you get a book in there. So you get a fair bit. And of course, you get reversible artwork, which you can just sort of see in there, but you can't see it through the 4K packaging, which is why maybe the Blu-ray might be a bit more better. I don't know. But you know, I suppose it's more about the quality of the film, so 4K definitely. But yeah, very happy to have that in the collection. Carrying on with our video, got 2 box sets here to show. The first one up is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I grew up with this film on the telly so much, and strangely didn't have it in the collection. So when I saw this beautiful set coming up for a pre-order, I was like, do you know what? I think I'm going to grab that. It's one of my mum's favourite films as well, so yeah, didn't really want to go too hard on the artwork down the back. So yeah, when you know, sort of, my mum would probably enjoy watching this one every now and then, because I do like doing that, bringing in some films that my parents like as well, because they enjoy coming up here and finding a movie to watch. And then inside you've got the 4K disc, and you've got some art cards there. Is there anything else behind it? Oh yeah, there's like a weird fold out thing. But yeah, so you got that in there, and then of course, just like all your other Arrow video packaging, get a lovely poster which has the Arrow video, and in it I have the original one from the 90s on the other side, and then here you've got a big old book. Look at that. Loads of reading in there. So yeah, really nice set. Very happy to have it. Let's pop that one back. And then here we have one of those blind... Actually, the next 3 films I have to show, I'd never seen before. I've seen them all now. Only 3 items left. This came up for pre-order, and I was like, that looks intriguing. And then I saw it won Best Picture in 1988, 1989. And I just instantly went, I'm going to pre-order that then, because I do want to see every Best Picture film. And the fact it won Best Picture probably means it's going to be decent. So, that is The Last Emperor. And I did actually really enjoy this. I watched this about a week ago, and I had a really good time with it. Really interesting movie, quite a long film, but I did actually have a really good time with it. Although this is the first Arrow video one where they've messed up the J card. Look, it's like his chin just vanishes. But anyway, you could always just get rid of the J card like a lot of people do. I like to keep it all together. But yeah, so in here, pretty much the same packaging as the Robin Hood set. You get the 4K. I really like the cover. There you go. You can see his full chin there. And then in here, I think it's a double disco. Yeah, so you get the 4K. And Blu-ray. I don't really get Arrow at the minute, because like the Robin Hood one comes with just a 4K. This one comes with both, but they're both priced the same. Shouldn't the Robin Hood one also come with a Blu-ray? Feels like I got a little bit snobbed there on that one. And then some art cards, of course. And then you get the poster. And again, another nice big old book with loads of information there about the movie. So slide that back in. And there we go. That's it for the Arrow videos. Now I've got 2 box sets left to show. So let's do this one first. I might have shown this one on the last video. I can't remember. But I got this very kindly from my friend Anthony Fisher because he sent me a lovely gift card for Christmas, which was very kind of him. And I picked this up. This is the original George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead, which I absolutely fell in love with. I think I might have shown this in the last video, now I think about it. But anyway, I'm showing it again now. I'll show it again, why not? I've just dropped the box. Let me get that out. Okay, didn't dent it, that's all right. So yeah, as I say, I'm already gearing up for a rewatch on this film because I had such a good time with it. And I think I probably said this in my last video as well. It made me want to go watch Night of the Living Dead again. And I need to find a Blu-ray copy here in the UK of his third zombie film. But yeah, so you get the theatrical cut, the extended cut, the Argento cut, whatever that is, and special features. So yeah, maybe I'll watch one of the other cuts next time, because I always start with just the theatrical cut, and then I move on to the others. But yeah, this was a great little movie, great little watch. One of the best zombie films ever made, maybe the best zombie film ever made. And then the final set I have up to show, I just wandered into a CX. I was literally just passing one. I wasn't out to go Blu-ray hunting or anything like that. I was just walking past CX and I went, I'm just going to pop in, just have a look, see if they got anything. And I saw the spine of this set because it's a big box set. And I was like, oh, I wonder how much they were asking for that. £22. And that is the 4K box set of The Outsiders. That's right, look at this Beastie box set. This is like £50 on Amazon. In fact, I think it's out of print in America, and they're asking ridiculous prices for it. I couldn't believe it when I found it, and it's in really pretty good condition. There's a little ding on the corner, but yeah, I mean, it's for the price, I could not leave it there. I mean, look at how much you get in here. And I have watched the movie, loved it, reminded me a lot of something like Stand By Me. Really great coming-of-age film. And the cast as well. You know, you got the Karate Kid in this. You've got a young Rob Lowe, Tom Cruise, Matt Dillon. You know, just a really, really stacked cast here of young actors. And this unfolds like a lot. Like, there's that side. Running out of room here. And then of course, see if I can flip this around without letting everything fall out, because you get a lot in here. There's artwork behind each disc. So I'm going to hold them up now, if you can read them. Some of the discs might be upside down, I apologise. And then yeah, you get loads in this other one. So you get the soundtrack in here. You've got like 2 or 3 cuts of the film on 4K and Blu-ray. So you get a book, like loads of information in here. You know, lots of pictures as well, obviously. You get the poster for this set, so just the cover. And then I'm pretty sure this is, we'll open this one up, why not? Is this the original poster? You get this poster here as well. Then you get art cards. And finally, you got a pin. Which is, the pin's a bit annoying actually. It keeps falling out every time I open up this set. But yeah, wow. I mean, you really do get a tremendous amount in this set. And it's really beautiful. And, you know, like always, took a little bit of a risk there because I hadn't seen the film. But £22 weren't too bad, I knew. But thankfully, I really liked the movie. Like, really, really enjoyed it. So, yeah, couldn't be happier, to be honest, with that, how that one turned out. Probably one of the best bargains I've got in a while. So, yeah, very nice. But anyway, there we go. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, as always. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a message. And as always, I'll see you next time for another video. Bye-bye.